We're there.
Sweet.
Well, hello, everybody.
Hey. Okay, let me move this. I'm going to just announce on the Discord channels real quick. Go ahead, feel free.
Okay.
Mike, why don't you give a word from our sponsor?
Right?
I don't even see us. Oh, yeah, I do. There we are. Hey, so I got called out for this last week.
What?
First of all, let me turn down my own volume over here. This week, hint is brought to us by Watermelon Essence. And hold on, Joey, for you, so you don't give me any. Look, seal's not broken.
Oh, I heard it. Yep.
There we go.
Okay.
All right. We all joke about this, but it's going to be funny one day. We're going to get hit up by Hint, and they're going to be like, hey, guys, first of all, can we kick people out of chat? Like, Lolo's coming in hot tonight.
Uh-oh.
Telling me Hint water is trash.
What?
That's our future sponsor you're talking about.
What's
so
up with
calm
that,
the
Lolo?
F down.
It's okay.
It's okay. Listen,
Some of the flavors are garbage.
I haven't tried it yet.
I'm trying to get sponsorship here. First of all,
my fridge is full of them.
It's fantastic.
So let me phrase that. I love crisp apple and the pineapple one.
Hi, Auntie Carrie.
Yeah, I think my favorite is the blackberry one is really good. This watermelon one's pretty good, but I think that crisp apple is definitely my favorite. The one that I had last night, the blueberry lemon one, it's okay. It's not my go-to. The pear one I was not a big fan of, but yeah. Pineapple's good, cherry's good. Rock is not sponsoring us.
He should, because this stuff's bomb.
I mean, listen. Hey, look, I'm all in it. Whoever, we'll have a race to see who wants to be the first one.
Thank you, Carrie.
I've been pining for Hint, so
it really looks great. Let's everybody appreciate Andrew's work today, because it does look awesome.
It does look great, and he slapped that together in like the last. I mean, we get off of a Zoom call at around 5:15. We got off Zoom call at 5:15. So from 5:15, he ran down, picked up lights, came back, set them up, and
got a new microphone this week as well. So hopefully my sound isn't a better.
A million times.
Oh yeah,
better.
that's good. Sound check. How's it, Carrie, Lauren? How we sounding? Is everybody sounding okay?
Great. I assume that's great.
Fantastic. All right, we're off and running.
Let's jump into this. We got some good shows over the last couple episodes.
Before we jump into the shows, I want to bring up. I think Andrew's in on this. I don't know if Joey is, but I think he is. I don't know if anybody saw it, but the first trailer for House of Dragons, the first full official trailer for House of Dragons launched today. Game of Thrones, House of Dragons.
I have not watched it yet.
Super dope. Are you not a Game of Thrones fan, Joey?
Nope.
Wow, that's actually shocking to me.
Yeah,
I feel like that's
right in your
100%. Yeah. Absolutely.
I start watching it constantly. I've given it probably 8 tries, and I'm stuck on season 6. So I watched through 6 seasons. So good enough. I mean, I really enjoyed it in the beginning. I just felt like it really, really got lame.
There's another new series on Netflix that I'll probably watch, although it's getting trash reviews. It's the what was the Mia Jovovich?
Yeah, we
Resident
talked
Evil.
about this last night.
I've started it. Yeah.
I didn't start it, but the consensus was of the 3 that did start it, they were not feeling it.
Oh yeah, it's got like a 3.2 rating.
Yeah, it's not that good.
Yeah.
It's very boring.
So that'll probably keep me out. Although Andrew, I don't think you watched last night's show. Did you ever watch Vikings?
I did, but never finished it.
You could
So
still
we
watch
didn't finish
Valhalla.
the last season. We didn't get through, all, but they just started on Netflix, Vikings Valhalla, and it's set 100 years after the end of the Vikings, the original Vikings series, and it is dope, dude. It is we binged that whole season, and it was legit.
I liked it better than Vikings.
I mean,
Maybe
those
not
first
the
couple
first
seasons
two
of
seasons.
Vikings was
Maybe not the first 2 seasons, but the rest of Vikings, I liked Valhalla better. With Ragnar in the picture, that was my favorite.
Yeah, this one is it highlights Leif Erikson. So
So let's get into the shows.
Andrew's
I'm
not
excited
playing
about
around
this.
tonight. Where do you want to start, Andrew? You want to start with Big Brother or Challenge?
Big brother. Man,
Terrible gameplay.
as you
last
guys
night.
know, we have a draft that
He's
myself
such a
and Mike are
dummy.
in. I drafted
Oh,
Pooch. Like,
Did
Pooch
you
is
Who's
really?
in
doing
first
well.
place right now?
It's too early to tell.
who's in first
Who's
place
in
right
first
now?
place right now? Right now, today. Who's in first place?
Definitely not Pooch.
I'm guessing it's Mike.
It's Mike.
Who
What?
do you have?
My guy Pooch, it's got to be the worst. The worst.
Worst move in Big Brother
Dumbest
history.
move ever.
And he doesn't he doesn't even see it.
and then the knowledge of what he's doing. Yeah, he doesn't see it.
Yeah.
Oh my. He
You know, when-
keeps, and then he's
When
telling
they put
saying
her on
Joseph,
the block.
She's so dumb. Come on
When
now.
they put her
The
on
thing
the
that cracks
block.
me up is he tried to compare himself to Dr. Will.
Who
It's
Dr.
like, come
Will,
on.
yeah.
Yeah, like
If I'm gonna
Dr.
be
Will,
like
the greatest
Dr. Will,
Big
I-
Brother player in the history of the game. You want to compare yourself to that guy?
But he also talked his way out of getting put up there as well. So that's absurd.
What were you saying, Andrew?
Sorry.
I don't get how he's so dumb he doesn't see it coming. The whole plan was to put him and somebody else they could backdoor her. They put her on the block. Like, how is that not a red flag? He's still walking around. His boy Joe was like, hey man, I think the house might be taking an opportunity to get you out. And he's like, he looks good, but he's an idiot.
Yeah,
Like,
that was dumbest move
come on,
in
Pooch.
Big Brother history, and the whole play. The whole play is the dumbest play in Big Brother history.
Yeah.
I mean-
they're like, it's too early to put yourself up there like that.
I don't know if you can rate it as the dumbest in Big Brother history, but it's definitely got to be a top 5.
Okay,
moment.
I think because of
Dumbest
how
slash
early in the
ignorant?
game it is.
dumbest / ignorant. So both
Oh, it's definitely
Dumb.
one of the most ignorant moves.
dumb and
like-
ignorant.
Yeah, you're basically advertising to the world you don't understand the game.
He's so dis.
And as confident as that guy is, like, listen, if you're that confident that you're that good of a player, like, that might be a sign that you shouldn't be putting yourself in a position to go up on the block. If he wouldn't have said what the funny thing about it is, if he wouldn't have said anything, he probably wouldn't have even been one of the nominees.
Nope.
Because she
Nope.
wasn't thinking about him until
She didn't
he
want to get
walked
blood
around
on her
everybody was
hands.
like,
Specifically, did not
Yeah,
want to
she-
get blood on her hands.
they would have put up Terrence and Taylor and kept it moving. And you know damn good and well that you had a probably pretty good strong chance to keep Taylor and Terrence on the block. And
it
nobody
almost
would've
got
cared.
Joseph put up.
Yeah, I thought that would have been a pretty good
Actually,
move.
as bad as the move was, by Pooch putting himself up, I think that might been damn near as bad of a move because
Not do
look,
that?
there's
Yeah.
still a chance that Pooch could survive it. He's got a lot of votes for him.
Yeah, but what's his name? One of the guys in his Oasis group said he wasn't gonna
Yep. He's
break
not going
from
to do it
post Pac,
because he's part of the other alliance that he trusts more.
and I feel like that alliance, that Oasis alliance, like it was put together like Pooch tried to put together the first one that he got kicked out of before it even started.
Yep.
And their cuddling is
I'm telling you, this season's
Weird.
phenomenal
it's a lot.
so far. This season has been really good.
Yeah. The cuddling session with Pooch.
Oh my god, that was hilarious.
It's
It's
So uncomfortable
It's funny.
for me personally, but it's
my wife asked if that's how we are when we go on golf trips.
yeah, me, you, and Alex all cuddle
Yeah.
up in a bed
She's like,
together.
that's how I'm gonna pick from here on out.
I mean, honestly, the way
Oh my
me,
God.
Mike, and Mark were at one time, that could have been not that extreme, but we would do stuff like that just to get people. Serious, we would.
Oh yeah, that's true.
We'd go to a grocery store and we were full on a three-way couple.
We'd have couples fights in the grocery store.
Yeah. What was it? What store was that called? Was that Albertsons or what was that?
Nah, it was one of whatever the local store was
Yeah.
in New Mexico.
Your girl that you're pulling for still hasn't done anything. Cop.
No, you talking about mine,
But who are you pulling
Mohawk
for?
girl?
Yeah.
I think she's probably the oldest female in the house. Mohawk, former cop.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm rooting for a cop on. I'm rooting for
Yeah.
a cop on both shows.
She's got.
I'm rooting for
She
her.
does have a great alliance with.
I think she's
Yeah, that was
playing
HOA
a
the
very
first
smart
week.
game.
She is. She just hasn't made no moves yet.
Her main
She's
thing,
kind of inconsequential at this point.
I think she's talking a lot in the background, though. I think she's almost controlling things without. You can't tell because of the footage, but everything that she's wanted to do has kind of gone her way.
That doesn't mean she has anything to do with it.
It doesn't,
She just
but
maybe-
Yeah, so
She is in people's ears, though. She's in the Elvis impersonator's ear.
she is.
She's in the girls' ears. I mean, she's like a mother hen. I'm telling you. Just watch.
She is. I do agree with that. I think that it's funny. Going back real quick to the Big Brother game that we're in. I thought that I had picked with my draft pick the Mormon boy, the guy that loves his mom.
Tyler or
Yeah, but I didn't. No,
Kyle.
is it Tyler?
Kyle.
Kyle? Yeah, Kyle. But I actually picked the kid that keeps winning all the.
Michael?
Yeah, is he the one that is the lawyer, the defender, the public defender, or whatever he is? I think he is
And he's
the guy that
He's in the
the
same
guy that
sex
keeps winning all the
relationship?
veto contests.
the two-time winner. The one that just
Yeah.
won the veto. Yeah, he's my favorite
Yeah.
guy on the show right now.
I picked
No, that's
him.
not the
It's Michael.
Mormon kid.
No,
Yeah,
Michael's
it is.
not Mormon.
No, Kyle is.
Kyle's the Mormon kid.
You guys are talking about different people. Joey's talking about the guy that won 2 vetoes.
No, we're talking
Correct.
about two different
No,
people.
You're misunderstanding what I said. I thought I picked Kyle.
Oh, but you
I
have the other guy.
discovered last night
Yes,
that it was
okay.
actually
Michael.
Michael that I picked. That's why I'm winning the season so far. It's because he keeps winning competitions.
Yeah, Michael's my favorite. Well, has been from the get-go. As soon as
And then
he
the
beat
other-
that first veto, he's been my favorite.
And then the other person I have is the lady cop.
Two good people to have, I think.
You draft. Oh, so that's why you're convincing yourself she's good because you drafted her, not knowing if she was a cop or anything.
Well, in all fairness, did you know anything about any of the people that you drafted on night one? I did
No,
zero.
but I'm not trying to convince myself that Pooch is good at this game.
No, I
I
really
would've
think
thought-
that I'm the one that
Up
thinks she's
until
good.
this move, I thought Pooch was good.
I don't
That
know,
just
everybody
all
in the
went out
house
the
has already
window.
talked. They kicked him out of an alliance 2 minutes after creating it because he talks too much.
Yeah, they couldn't trust him because of his mouth.
Yeah, you know, he's got a bad rap. I'm just curious: are we tuning everybody out on this, or is there actually people that are watching tonight that actually likes Big Brother or the Challenge on the show with us tonight?
Yeah, is there anybody that watches the show?
I'm trying to get the standings up again.
I mean, it's too bad Lainey's not here because we could talk about who's in first and who's in last.
Oh, is she in last?
Yeah, it's not
She's
even close.
negative points.
Oh, geez.
She always picks a great team.
Lainey's been watching this show as long as I have, and she's not good at the fantasy Big Brother game.
I'm in third place, 2 points. But who goes home this week? No episode tonight. Got 2 hours on Sunday.
Yeah, I was surprised by that. Andrew's the one that informed me of that a little while ago. I wasn't paying attention to the whole announcement.
Oh, you weren't?
Yeah. I didn't realize they had more reality television airing on all the major
Yeah, Love
stations.
Island started, baby.
That's not what he's hitting on.
No.
No, what took over the show tonight? Why they're not?
What? Well, yeah. What did take over?
Stupid
Politics.
This stupid scripted reality, January 6th crap that's on television.
It's really a
Prime
primetime
time.
slot.
So who's
Yeah.
on all the channels?
Hmm.
So who are you saying is going home this week? You think Pooch pulls it off?
No.
I don't think he. No.
They're dumb
because
to.
you heard him. He wasn't even going to talk to Michael about.
But they're still
Getting off the
dumb to
block. He's like, I don't
eliminate
need
him.
to.
He's not a threat.
Yeah, he's actually performed piss poor in every competition.
He is not
I
a
don't
threat.
know that.
They're dumb.
And as ridiculous as that guy is, like at least let's talk about Taylor's on the block because she was playing the game and just got caught playing the game. Like to me, she's more of a threat than he is.
Yeah, she just made the girls jealous early on.
She was closer to winning that game, that contest last night, the
Yeah, she was.
veto comp.
She could have
than
won
he
it,
was.
but she missed.
Nah, that's arguable. I mean, he had 4 balls sitting right close to it. He just couldn't.
He was never
yeah, but
close.
do you see how messy his board was? That's why.
That's
he
why.
couldn't
Yeah,
make
he
it.
went crazy, and those water beads were blocking everything.
Yeah,
She's
so,
a bigger threat
look,
than he is for sure.
Yeah, I think.
And hopefully they start talking smart because, as of right now, that HOH girl, whatever her name is, the one that's injured, she
like
is
her.
dumb.
I don't know about that.
I don't think she's going to get the Christmas treatment though, where she gets carried along being injured.
Right. Well, come on. Look at her.
No.
Look at Christmas. Come on.
Well, it makes more sense to keep her around than it
Would
ever
be
did for them to
Christmas.
keep Christmas
Oh, of
around as
course.
long as they did when she couldn't compete.
Yeah, but Christmas, in my opinion, is one of the hottest women ever on the show.
Put that aside, they should have got rid of her when she
I
couldn't
agree.
compete. She could have never protected herself.
But guys think with their wieners often. I mean, yeah.
So are you both saying Pooch goes this week?
I think that's
Yeah.
stupid, but I think he does. That's a
right,
horrible
then-
move,
Then I'm gonna say Taylor goes this week.
just to be different, huh?
Yeah, like listen, if we're gonna keep score on this game,
Joe,
Yeah.
your de facto person got you some points, so
yeah, who did he get?
they tried.
Oh yeah, so Joey might actually be in first place. Don't you get
No,
5
I already
points
lost
for
one person.
You did. But your person could be in the game for the long haul, and you could rack up points. Although I think this is my prediction is this is probably the only contest she wins all year.
Yeah, I don't even
I
know
think she's
how
out
any of
next
this
week.
works. I don't. Is there a
We
group?
don't really either. We just look at it every night and it tells us how many points we have.
Okay.
Yeah, I do think you get 5 points though so you'd actually
HOH.
be.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because you didn't lose
but
points because your girl didn't get eliminated.
yeah, you didn't lose any points for her getting
No,
voted out.
backstage. You would have lost points for backstage.
Oh yeah, so you
You
probably I
did
think you would've been
negative
at
points
3
for
points.
backstage.
When they got, yeah.
Oh, really?
You got -1 and you got picked for backstage.
Have do either of you watch WWE at all?
No.
It's funny. We're sitting here talking about Vikings, and there's these two guys on WWE, and their gimmick is Viking Raiders. They're wearing fake beards. They're wearing Crocs sandals. It's dumb. Anyways,
I didn't know you still watched that.
I mean, I watched WrestleMania this year. I would watch it more if my wife weren't so anti-wrestling.
Is she really anti-wrestling or just think it's dumb?
Yes.
I didn't say that's one and the same.
Yeah. The answer is yes.
I mean, I do find it entertaining to a degree. I could watch an event.
I watched WrestleMania and it was fantastic.
Like, I could watch a
I got-
WrestleMania.
Live.
What's that?
I went to it live twice.
Was it a lot of fun
WrestleMania?
going live?
No. It's
Oh,
Raw and SmackDown.
Was it fun live
I went-
compared to watching it
Yeah,
on TV?
we had our. I had a Gangrel sign, big Brood fan, and you could see it on the opening of
that's
Monday Night
dope.
Raw. And then I was in Phoenix, and I remember Kurt Angle. Was it Kurt Angle? I think it was Kurt Angle. Got slapped, and it was so loud. Slapped hard.
I remember Kurt.
SummerSlam one year when they had a Hell in a Cell match. It was in Phoenix. Whatever year, I'm sure we could figure it out. Whatever year they had SummerSlam in Phoenix and Goldberg was in a Hell in a Cell match, it was pretty rad.
So I watched when Goldberg pretty much was newish. That's how long it's been. And
That was
I
back
thought
in the
Goldberg was the
WCW
coolest
days.
dude ever.
WCW was by far my jam. That was it. Like
I
loved it.
love
I was-
WCW.
Sting.
Oh, yeah. I love that whole.
I loved Hulk
Sting just being in
Hogan,
the rafters forever.
Yeah.
Rowdy
So,
Piper, all them.
All right. Consensus is last night's episode, one of the dumbest moves in Big Brother. Pooch is an idiot. Pooch is likely gone on Sunday. You two are going with Pooch being gone on Sunday. And
I mean, I
we
don't want
just,
it to be Pooch.
maybe
I want it to be Taylor.
pick up a cheap point. I'm saying Taylor's gone.
They also said there's going to be another big twist revealed on Sunday.
This week? They did? I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
How'd they put it? Like, do you remember?
Yeah, they said there's going to be a big twist on Sunday.
Wow. They didn't preface
you
it
ask
with
the
anything?
question, you get the answer.
What I mean is, did they preface it with anything?
Oh, man.
Tune in on Sunday
That's it? Oh, bummer.
For a big twist.
for a big twist.
I mean,
And on
Joe,
an
you just-
elimination
hey,
episode,
do you want to double down on the question?
shut up. I don't need
Nah, I
to
think
now.
he's done with it.
I think we've pushed it far enough. We've milked it for all we can.
Oh, man, I don't know. I feel like we keep going. What
I know.
tone did she say?
I mean, did she back it up with any other words?
7 p.m. Eastern. Oh, man. Good comedy on this show.
Oh, I still didn't do Discord, dummy.
All right, that puts us
All
into the
right.
challenge.
Oh man, it's actually kind of man. I hope the challenge picks up.
I'm digging it.
Yeah, I really enjoyed this week. Angela's a
I
boss,
like it.
and I knew it.
Her and
What?
Tyson would have absolutely, if they stayed together
Destroyed
from
it.
day
They
one,
would
it
have.
should be.
Yep, it would have been game over. Those two stayed together on the same team.
There were some sketchy decisions yesterday on who stood on top and who.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get
Real
rid of
sketchy.
weak members, though. I don't totally agree with her wording. I think that
They
was
have
a little
to this
sketchy.
time.
I get.
No, I'm saying. No,
I
I'm
get
saying
Tyson.
sketchy on who they had stand in the competition. The
Yeah,
decision of who
standing
was
up
going to
on
stand
the-
up
on-
top, balancing
with the
versus who was
hose
running.
Oh
bar.
yeah.
Like that,
Some bad.
Clearly it was
I
not
agree.
smart.
Some bad calls.
except for Angela, of course, because she just. I mean,
Yeah, I think there's really only probably 3 or 4 females that should have been standing up there, that are strong enough to stand up there and balance and keep the weight. Now, on the flip side of that, though, look, the problem for the guys is they just don't have the balance that the women had in a lot of cases.
well, yeah, and the bigger guys, that board's not that big. Like that's hard to stand on.
No.
Get your foot on it.
Like my dude that I'm rooting for, the
Danny.
yeah,
Yeah, he was
he's
like
a cowboy. Yeah, that's a big boy to be standing up on that board. What I will tell you, probably the funniest thing in last night's episode.
But I think that he showed that he could be a competitor, though.
Listen, the funniest thing in last night's episode is that pre-challenge mini interview where Tyson's sitting there is like, I heard somebody in the house say, I rode 12 miles on a bike.
Oh, that was hilarious.
That's not even a warm-up. She goes,
That was me.
that was me.
Then he did turn to her and goes, Alyssa, that's not even a warm up.
Yeah, that was good. That was a good one.
It's not even a warm-up. Oh, man, that was good stuff.
Yeah, the cockiness between him and Angela could
But that's
catch
the
him.
best drama of the season so far. Are those two? They could.
Yeah, and I feel like that's what's missing on this show.
Yeah, for sure. I'm with.
We got a
you
little
now.
bit of it last night.
from the girl.
I'm excited about next week's episode, though.
No, we got a little bit from the partners that won. He was just like, could not stand her.
Kylan.
Oh yeah. Oh, that guy's
No.
an idiot. He damn near. I thought for sure that when they were in the arena, that dude, he almost screwed the
Oh,
whole
wow.
game up for him by not plugging the water. I'm sitting there going, hey, you want me to tell you what the difference between, and this is why the other challengers would smash this group. Like it wouldn't even be everybody that would have been up on that platform would have been screaming at him to get his foot on the pipe. It would not have ever been that close.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out why he was doing that, and I don't know that I can chalk it up to it was a brain fart.
I don't think so either. Because he
think-
sat down on it at one point.
Was that him that sat down, or the other guy?
Yeah, that was him. And then he looked down at it. He looked like he clearly knew what was going on. And I don't think he
You
wanted
think
to.
he just wanted to go home? Really?
I'm not sold on that.
I mean, I could buy into that.
That would have been one of the worst losses.
But I'm with you after this week, and after talking about it before, the drama just is not there on this at all. It's
right, we
lacking
gotta like
so
it for
much
what it is.
drama. I mean, yeah, I do, and I still like it. I'll watch every episode happily. But
Yeah, I
I
think
do
it'll pick
want
up.
more drama.
I'm excited about next week. TJ's favorite contest is coming up next week.
Trivia?
Wall brawl.
Oh no, TJ loves trivia because they always do. So, for context, they always do trivia at high altitudes where
Oh, okay.
something falls
yeah.
out from it. If
And
they
he
get
gets
the
to,
answer
and he
wrong,
gets to
they
press
fall
the button.
through.
Right. Okay.
Oh, and he laughs his ass off during those contests. He just goes hysterical on those things, and it always crack. TJ's the best part of this show right now.
I'm actually digging the cycling of partners. I think
Cycling partners.
the random, or according to Joey.
The lottery.
Oh, the algorithm.
The algorithm. Yeah. I like that a lot. I love that. I don't think it's fixed like you guys are thinking it is.
I think your statement was there's no way they could fix it. Absolutely could. Have
Well,
they
no,
yet?
I don't
Maybe not,
mean.
but-
I didn't mean that there's no. Obviously, they could rig it, but I didn't feel like it was obvious partners.
No, I don't think they are yet. I think we'll get to a point where we see it.
I mean, they
Like,
said
I
that-
bet you. Here's how we'll know: if next week both Tyson and Angela get a quote unquote weak player, then we'll know it's fixed.
Why you say that?
Because they were wanting to get them all out. They don't want to be with them. They've been making all these, like, them talking about it.
But it's. I don't know.
I don't.
Yeah, I
I mean,
don't.
Tyson
I'm
got
not-
a weak player last week and he won. So
Yeah, he got a horrible.
I don't think you're
partner
ever
last
going to
week.
see Tyson or Angela finish last, regardless of who their partner is.
I mean, look at if either one of them win week after week, they're golden. And everybody knows that they're buddies because they are off talking with one another constantly.
well, yeah, that's going to hurt him though, because Survivor Strong
It
was
will.
already keeping an eye on
As
him.
soon as somebody can reach either one, they're gonna.
And there's zero love in this Big Brother group.
You mean amongst each other?
Yeah, there's
Which
like
is
nothing.
Yeah,
which is
dumb.
semi-interesting because traditionally speaking, the Big Brother groups are strong in challenges.
Well, you'd think Survivor would be too, though.
Nah, and at least the experience on the actual challenge show, Survivor never has that same kind of cohesiveness that
Yeah, but I think
Big
Big Brother
Brother
has had
does year in, year
the
out.
numbers and like from a built-in rival, like built-in alliance.
Well,
Yeah.
the whole Love Island crew has never competed for Jack, and they're usually for looks. The guys can be athletic, but it's rare that the women are.
Yeah, but that's the problem with the Love Island crew. Is they
Right,
keep
I agree.
reminding you it's all about their looks. Like
Yeah,
they
100%.
bring it up at
The girls.
every opportunity.
That blonde is the perfect example. I don't
Oh,
even know her
even
name.
Cash.
Oh, Eric Cachet.
Yeah.
Yeah, jeez.
Yeah, she's brought it up that it's all a looks thing.
Did you guys? Oh, you guys didn't watch her season though, did you?
Of what?
At all? Love
Don't
Island.
watch
What?
Love Island.
Love Island.
Yeah, yeah. You're not.
I couldn't-
Laney's the
Laney's not
old
here.
one that. Yeah.
Yeah, I could not stand Cash on the show. Could not stand her.
I'm still a little surprised at the poor performance from DX. He hasn't really done anything, and they're seeing him as like one of the weaker players.
Yeah.
I felt like he was going to be a little bit better competitor.
Yeah,
I mean,
was
why?
surprised-
He wasn't really that much.
know.
If you even think about Big Brother, he wasn't that much of a physical competitor in Big Brother.
No, I guess the ones he won were not necessarily competitive, like physical ones.
No, not at all. The guy's a smart guy, but just because he's built big, he doesn't necessarily make him as athletic as he appears. He may just have good genes.
What did you guys think of the comp? I don't understand why it took them so long to figure out what their phrases were.
Yeah, some of them were definitely
Blew my mind.
pretty easy.
Wow.
Like I called one out real quick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
and
first
then the
one I
other part of
saw
it,
that had letters in each one, I was like, oh. What was
I
that?
think part of it is that fear of having to
Go
put
up
a 10-pound bag on your.
and being the first
Which
one out.
I'm not gonna lie, I was actually a little bit surprised. Like I don't think I saw anybody really hold more than 20 pounds. Did you?
No,
No?
I think most I saw is anybody put 2 10-pound bags, and to me, I'm like, even my big butt could have probably held those 20 pounds up there.
And the one that
The balancing part.
who fell? What was that first group off that fell?
oh,
after
he just
put that one
dropped it
bag?
on there.
I get it, but
What-
still, it's not that bad.
I mean,
You say
Oh,
that, but
completely shift
you're
your
on
balance.
you're on a 6-inch wide plank, and then
and he just let it go.
you just let 10 pounds go on somebody when they're on
I
there.
mean,
like,
yeah, that was an idiot move. I agree. Because the communication, right as she said, "Let me know," and then boom.
he's like, there, I did it.
But
was,
I do want
asking her,
more
he was like-
exciting competitions. I liked last night's the concept of it, but I figured I thought they could have said something earlier. But it was a cool comp.
One of my favorite parts during the comp was Cash. So I forget his name. What's his? Derek?
Yeah, Derek. No,
I don't know.
Her
a lot of these
partner?
Well,
people.
her partner. He goes the
Derek
guy
was
that
the other group, the other team.
the guy that didn't plug
Anyways,
the guy that didn't plug the water.
yeah.
So he goes down for his first guess. No, Leo's it's not Leo.
The other guy.
I mean, I know who
So
you're
he
talking
go-
about. I forget his name.
He goes down, he comes back, he guesses I, right? There's no I. So he comes back to her immediately and she's like, oh yeah, there's definitely no I. There's no I. We're not doing eyes.
Right, there was nothing there.
He's
And
like
every
looks at her
other
like,
team had
yeah.
done an eye or had done an eye, and it was there. So
But this was like it was the first letter he did. It was
right, I
I.
remember. But they were still the last to
She's
do it.
like-
I think.
We're not doing I. Of course that's not there.
What's his name though? The Wheel of Fortune comment that was smart. The L, what was it? RLRSTLE.
ENLE.
Yes,
A lot of them were
Yeah.
doing that.
that was smart.
Yeah.
That's a word. Well, no, because Wordle doesn't really play into that.
I think, yeah, I definitely feel like they need to turn up the intensity of some of these challenges.
Well, I
they're
think
easing
this
them
week's
into
will
it.
be awesome. Whatever they're doing from super high up, and he's launching them or dropping them off the thing there, whatever it is, I think it'll be cool.
Good entertainment value. And maybe, so this is filmed in the United States, right?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
I think it's
Maybe
LA.
that's why it's so tame, is because they're not allowed to get away with some of the stuff that they can get away with when they're in
different countries.
frickin' Malaysia or something where there's
No law, no rules. Yeah,
no regulations.
I mean,
Thanks, Renee, because we clearly can't remember them.
well, so
Listen,
go.
Renee said the thing that irritated about it last week was we were all stumbling over names and there's like a 20-second delay on this, and she's trying to tell us the name. She's like, it's Derek. We're like, what was his name? She's like, it's Derek. It's like, what was the name? It's Derek, idiots.
Well, that's some of the messages I got at work. I just got Laurel. It was Laurel, idiots.
Oh, speaking of feedback from last week, none of you corrected me on this, but so the next day, guy that works for Andrew hits me up. He was like, I heard you were talking about me on the show. He's one of the guys that were in one of our other Big Brother leagues. So anyways, long story short, it forced him to go watch last week's episode because he's a huge Big Brother fan.
Nice.
he comes back to me about an hour later. He's like, "Really? Wall brawl?" And I went, "What are you talking?" And then it clicked. I was like, "Hall brawl." I meant hall brawl.
Oh,
He's
it
like,
is
"You know what
Hall
the funny
Brawl.
part is?" He's like, "Not one person on the podcast corrected you that
It
it
is
was
I didn't
Hall
even
Hall
Brawl.
catch
brawl."
you. Joey said wall ball earlier
Today.
today. Yeah.
So
was
I
gonna
went
call
with
him
the
out on
theme
that.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I think I just so used to like I just assumed you said hall ball because I didn't think you'd make a mistake like that.
I mean,
No, now that
It's my
you
fault.
say it, it makes
Fool me
sense.
once.
But because it's the hall. Yeah.
so what are we at? We're at 51 minutes in. So, hey, Adam, if you're watching at 51 minutes in, hit me up and let us know that you were watching at 51 minutes in. Andrew's got a gift card for you.
Wait, Andrew's giving up a gift card?
Yeah, of course. That's only if Adam's watching at 51 minutes into the podcast.
Nice. Cool. And if he is watching at 51 minutes, you've been watching this long, you might as well subscribe. Just saying.
Yeah. Hey, that's
Or-
actually a good point
Or
right now.
follow at least. But feel free to use your Amazon Prime subscriptions, though. It's free for you, and it helps us out. So,
All right, so hey, now that we're let's do after what is this? We're 3 weeks into challenge,
Yeah.
right?
3 weeks now.
This
Yep.
third episode.
Last night. Yep.
Who are you picking to win it all?
I want Angela to win.
I just can't imagine a world where they let. It's going to be a long, hard road for Angela and Tyson to.
I think it's going to be harder for Tyson. I think unless they end up being afraid of him, then they shoot for Angela. Yes. But until Tyson's out, she's going to, I think she'll be less of the evil, lesser
you don't shoot
evil.
for Angela while Tyson's still in there.
What's that?
You don't shoot for Angela while Tyson's
While he's
still
in it, correct. So as long as he's in there, she'll be free. That's my thinking.
I'm going to pull with my Cinco and Desi. I got money riding on them. I haven't seen anything that says that they're got a bad social game. They've been competitive.
Yeah, everybody likes them.
Danny and Sarah.
Sarah's a good one.
There's gonna be a point where I hope it'll make great television. Angela and Sarah in an elimination together.
Oh, imagine Danny and Cinco in a hall brawl.
Man, I want Danny in a hall brawl, a wall brawl,
A wall
with
brawl.
anybody. I
Yeah,
want
there's
to
nothing
see.
worse than a hall brawl when it's like
Do you think they'll
not
do
two
one on
bangers.
this?
What's that?
Do you
Yeah,
think
they
they'll
showed
do
it
one
in
on
previews.
this? They did?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
they
they
previewed
showed
that
it.
there's going to be a wall brawl.
That's a wall brawl.
We're calling it wall brawl from the rest of the time out. That's just what we're going with.
There's there's no way. That's the iconic.
Oh man, but
You're
tell me
gonna have the
that
guys.
isn't-
You're gonna have the grip one in the middle where they got to rip it away from each other. And you're
that
gonna
one's a
have
good
one-
one.
They already
agree
did the
this-
knot, which is an iconic one.
What was the
The
worst
knot is
one
a
of
good
those? The bar, ripping the bar. What was the worst one ever?
The Kyle.
I think somebody, yeah,
The
What about-
Kyle
what's
when
his
they
name?
were.
Kyle.
The guy that had that didn't have
Oh,
a
it was a
hand.
2-on-1, and they let Kyle win because they were both going after.
What was the guy
CT.
that didn't have the hand? Not Jordan.
Oh no, that was the he did
Jordan.
a rope.
Jordan.
Jordan is the one that doesn't have the hand.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's been in one of those.
He did the bar one with that guy's first season, and he just destroyed him. So Jordan was out that season,
Yeah.
and that was the
The
season
best
that his
thing
girlfriend.
Jordan ever did though is when he beat Josh with the tug of war.
He beat Josh.
Oh yeah.
I didn't see. I don't remember that one. I haven't seen all the seasons though.
That wasn't too long ago. That was only a few seasons ago.
I'm still watching all the
Um,
seasons.
No, I think the most iconic, moment in an elimination match is CT
Yeah,
carrying Johnny
So-
Bananas.
that's what your wife just said. That's a no-brainer.
Yeah, that's your. Yeah, Johnny Bananas got owned on there, but it also kind of is a close one, and it was actually that not one was when CT got eliminated by that little squirrely dude like 2 or 3 seasons back.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, you're talking
That was the
little
end.
guy?
That was the end of Dad Bod. That was the end of
Yep.
Dad Bod CT. After that, he was like, "I'll never get embarrassed like that again."
And he won the next season.
Won the next 2 seasons.
Oh, was that the one where 5 people won? And they each got 200K or something like that, or 250?
Three
No,
people won.
3
CT's
people.
First.
That
Yeah.
CT did win that one though.
Yeah.
He won that, and then the next season he came back overconfident because he was Dad Bod CT. He got embarrassed in an elimination round on that not tying thing.
Right.
He got eliminated,
Oh,
and then that's the
yes.
last time we saw Dad Bod CT. That dude came back ripped ever since, and has just been crushing people's souls.
Yeah, I need to watch the more recent. I think I'm 2 seasons from the most recent.
Yeah. Oh, then we just spoiled it for you.
I won't remember. I'm good like that. My short-term memory stinks.
Andrew's getting to that age too.
I'm significantly younger than both of you. Significantly.
It sucks.
You guys
Are
are
you-
both in.
Hey, are you considered a millennial?
Depends on what you. I'm right on that edge.
You're Gen X, homie.
So 80. There's 82 people argue
Hey.
it starts in 81 or it starts in 83.
Joey, maybe that's what this should be, the Gen X podcast.
Wow.
Nah, that's probably better for our other podcast, the Gen X podcast. Because we'll have Lainey on here. We'll have Sage on here. Some other people that'll get on here.
Is that
So
a Sun Devil
while we're
shirt?
on that, who are we going to shoot for next? We gotta
I got a
start
buddy.
working that.
I got a buddy that does a podcast. And I talked to him today. I said, "Hey, I wouldn't mind having you on the show. Maybe I'll see if he wants to join us on Tuesday."
Yeah, do it. Find
Andrew
out by
knows
tomorrow.
him, Mike Stanky.
Stanky.
He's got his own podcast,
Podsack.
Everyday Joe's. Little plug for another podcast, Everyday Joe's, and it's kind of in that space that I like. He does positive thinking. Speaking of which, Andrew and I are talking about doing a morning coffee talk podcast. We're gonna work towards, I think, maybe even as early as next week if we can figure it out. Joey, you'll probably have to teach us how to do the setup.
Yep.
But
Are you thinking of
start
doing
doing-
Twitch as well?
I don't know yet. I think this one I want to live on YouTube.
Okay.
I think this one I want to put on YouTube because I think just for the longevity of it, I think it makes sense. I've already got, and I'll talk to Andrew about what he wants to do, but I've already got the Hope Dealer channel reserved, but I don't know. We really haven't. I still haven't gotten a commitment out of Andrew if he wants to do it.
I'm a very.
Just think about the company you keep when
Middle.
you're using that. I'm a Hope Dealer. Okay, you want to make sure that your company is
That's
like-minded.
why he's bringing Andrew in, Joey.
Come on now, Mikey.
I think it would be a good one.
Wait, can we go back
you
to
know.
this, Joey? Do you have a Sun Devil shirt on?
No, he's got a Lucifer shirt on.
All right, I couldn't see. Close enough. It's been bothering
It's
me.
my Twitch name. Like if you look in chat, you'll see Lucifer.
All right, gentlemen.
All right.
Well, it's been real. It's been fun. If you're still here, hit that follow button. Make sure you're following so you get a little notification when we go live. And any support we get with those Prime subs or a regular sub, we definitely appreciate it. Feel free to use those at free will. Just boom, boom, boom. Outside of that, thank you, Andrew, for joining us. And hopefully we make this kind of a regular, at least twice a month. I'd like to do it once a week, but we'll see what we
I'm
can
down
do.
for once a week, but it's up to these guys.
Because I have a lot of fun watching these, particularly these two shows. So,
Are you Andrew? Do you watch any other reality shows?
Bachelor?
Nope.
Married at First Sight?
No. Tried that one once.
I don't like Married at First Sight anymore. It's too staged.
I
No,
enjoy Married. It's too what?
staged. What's
I
another?
mean,
what's another
look, we're
topic?
gonna get to see the real deal challenge soon enough.
Is that coming?
I have to imagine it's on deck. They've already
God, I
filmed.
hope so. I hope so.
I think they're filming right now as this one's airing.
All right. All right, gentlemen.
Cool. Well, we're out of here. Have
Hopefully
a good
next
one.
week we'll have Lainey available to us.
Yep.
Hopefully she sold her house by next week. Anybody that's listening wants to buy a house out by us. Out in Peltaza Way. Andrew, be a great house if you wanted to pick up this house.
No.
It's got a pool,
Yeah, I can really see Andrew
nice garage.
wanting to make a change.
Listen, you move out here, I won't move, and I'll stay out here.
Nope.
stay out
Zero
here.
chance.
Whatever, you suck. Joey, you want to move back to Arizona? There's a house for sale, a couple houses down.
I will never move back to Arizona. As much as I dislike snow, I would never live in Arizona again. I mean, it snowed, what, 3
And
times?
in next week's episode, we recap why Joey hates Arizona and hates Mike and hates Andrew.
I
I think that's a good
definitely,
spot to end it right there.
yeah. I mean, the people would be the only thing that ever got me back there. But the
Can't come back from it, Joey.
the
Tell us
heat
you never
level, I
wanted to be our
cannot
neighbors
handle.
again.
I can't handle the heat.
All
Too
right.
hot in the kitchen.
All right.
Okay, we're
For
out.
real this time.
Let-
Bye, everybody.
Hit us up, man. Hit us up. I'm like 20 episodes deep into plugging your ish. Hit me up. Damn it. I'm going to Smartwater next week if you don't hit me up.
Oh, that's
Just send it, Joey. He's never going to
Yeah.
stop this rant.
okay. Bye.